Okay, today we'll be opening up this 34-year-old STP oil filter, number STP-1. And we'll be comparing it to this new STP oil filter, number S8A. And I got these two oil filters from a very generous viewer whose name is Chuck from Brownsville, Pennsylvania. Thanks, Chuck. This should make for a very interesting comparison. Was this STP made oil filter better before or made better now? Well, let's find out. So let's get started.
You gotta glue the silicone, get nice and tight, get your inner here, filtration everywhere.
Okay, let's start with this 34-year-old STP oil filter. We'll start with the box. Up here it says 500 series, double oil filter, filter number. Go over here, double oil filter. Filters oil twice. 2-ply filter media, ultrafine paper medium, plus secondary synthetic polyester medium. Efficiently removes dirt and abrasives. Okay, and here's some filters that it crosses over to. And the reason I said it's a 34-year-old filter is because 91 was the last year that they got a list here of the vehicles that it fits. Okay, so let's open this box up, see what it looks like. Date code 2942P1. This is all printed on. And we got some instructions. And over here it says made in USA. Okay, and this filter has 6 inlet holes, metal core with holes. And I don't know where the bypass valve is, probably up here at the base end. You can see a big spring inside there. Got 3 grooves there for threads and a nitro rubber gasket, which looks to stick out a little bit, not too much though. Okay, and let's look at the new STP oil filter. Engineered to last up to 5,000 miles. Okay, and here's some filters that it replaces. And right down here it says C product for country of origin. And that's about it on this box. Okay, so let's open up and see what this filter looks like. And date code 0425242881 USA. And there's another language there. And we got a sticker on this one. Instructions. And this filter has 8 inlet holes. Metal core with holes. Bypass valve, I believe it's down there at the dome end. 3 grooves there for threads. And nitro rubber gasket. Looks to stick out a little bit more than the old one. They're about the same. Alright, let's get their weights. Okay, the 34-year-old one is 453.6 grams. The new one is 358.2 grams. Okay, let's this one should be very interesting to see what it looks like inside here. So let's cut these two filters open, see what they look like inside. Be right back. Okay, here they are both cut open. And here's the gaskets. And the newer STP gasket's got a little thicker gasket. I'll put the measurements up on the screen. Yeah, they both look fine though. Okay, base plates. And I would say these grooves for the threads look the same. So they're pretty tied there. The inlet holes, a little bit larger on the old STP oil filter, but you have more of them on the newer STP filter. But those both look fine. Okay, anti-drain back valves, they're both nitro rubber. Okay, let's cover up the inlet holes nice. That's all fine. Okay, let's start with this older STP oil filter. And this filter has metal end caps, little excess glue here, right there. Otherwise, it's pretty clean. And it's got this base end bypass valve, which I'll see if I can get this out later just to get a better look at it. Could be just pressed in. You can see the spring inside here. Okay, and this filter has 49 pleats. glued seam right here. But, you know, being 34 years old, I don't have a micron rating or what this is. You know, it says it's a paper media with a synthetic fibers, but I would think this on the outside here looks to be paper, and maybe on the inner side is you know, it's probably a dual layer, probably synthetic. So we'll see when we cut this open. Yeah, it all looks pretty good. Okay, and the newer STP oil filter. All right, it's got these, what they call engineered caps. Kind of look like the Frams. Got a glued seam right here. And this filter has 36 pleats. So it has 13 less pleats. Okay, and I'm getting these specs off of AutoZone's website. This is a cellulose media. And the micron rating, they got it listed as 15, but it doesn't say at what percentage. So, I don't know what it is. But these are big pleats. They're really deep. Okay, get the center core with holes. And inside they both have a stamped leaf spring, but you have the bypass valve right here on the newer STP, which has a setting of 15 psi. And being how old this filter is, I don't know what the bypass valve pressure is right here, but it could be similar, 15. The cans, I'll put the width, number of flutes, and the thickness up on the screen. They're pretty similar. I think this, you know, the STP, the newer STP is a little bit thicker, but both pretty good average size cans. Okay, let's get the width of these filters. So the older filter is 4.03 inches wide minus a tenth of an inch. And the newer Fram, I'll put it inside here, is 3.97 inches wide, even, because I don't have the minus on this. Okay, 3.97 inches wide. Be curious to see what this filter media is like on this older STP, but I'm liking this older STP over this one, over this newer one so far. All right, let me cut these two filters open, stretch them out, see what they look like under a microscope, and I'll be right back. Okay, here they are all stretched out. The old STP filter is 73 inches long. The new STP filter is 48.5 inches long. Okay, let's get the thickness of this filter media. The old STP filter, 1.11 millimeters thick. The new STP filter is 0.88 millimeters thick. Yeah, this is the filtering side, back side. And if we take a look at these guys under a microscope, it looks like the old STP would do a better job of filtering. Let's take a look at that picture. Okay, so if we look at this filter media, this is just cellulose all the way through on the new one. And this old one, you can see that on this side it has a synthetic fiber on here. So you got Oh, there it goes, a little piece. So you can tell that's where they get their dual layer. Yeah, it's a synthetic on this side, cellulose on this side, or paper, whatever, same thing. Okay. And you get about 94 square inches or more filter media with the old STP oil filter. And let's take a look at the rest of the filter. So these components here, they're pretty much a tie. We already went over this. The cans also. You know, you got your engineered fiber end caps here, metal end caps here, and center cores. You know, they both got holes. Looks like they could use a few more holes though. Bigger holes. They're kind of small. Yeah, and then this bypass valve on this one, and how it works is, if the filter were to go into bypass mode, it would push down on these guys here, and the oil would just come out of here, go back into your engine. See if you can see that. Yeah. So that's how that works. I prefer this type of bypass valve. So if I was going to pick between these two filters, I think this filter was made better 34 years ago. What do you guys think? And again, I want to thank Chuck for sending me these two STP oil filters. And I think I'll wrap this video up. And don't forget, Oil Filter Fridays. I try to open up an oil filter every Friday on this YouTube channel. So if you like this video, please hit that like button. Thanks for watching and take care. The old STP filter media weighs 43.1 gram. The new STP filter media weighs 26.6 grams.